Did you see this crazy thing about the dad who brought his son some McDonald's, but not McDonald's for the siblings? Let me play this for you real quick here.
What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings, though.
What are you talking about? What are you mad
Them
about?
my kids, them your kids' siblings, though.
So what you?
My other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them? All right, so how do I... All right, I'm just going to do it. And people are going to hate me in the comments. You can hate me in the comments. But, guys, don't sleep with a woman that has 3 kids, that their kids' daddy taking care of them, and she's on food stamps. Don't sleep with her. She needs to get her life together first.
She may have that thigh though.
Yeah, don't sleep with her. That's a woman you don't hook up with. Women, if you got 3 kids at home and you're on food stamps, don't get pregnant again with someone else's baby. Now, I agree with the guy. Mm-hmm. Why would I buy your other kids McDonald's than my kids? But they're his siblings, so? I'm like, what difference does that make?
Yeah.
I'm going to feed my son. I'm going to take care of my son. Your other 3 kids is not my problem.
This was definitely a hot topic all week, man. I mean, and the interesting thing about it, it's like there are people who take strong stances like, no, if you're dating a woman and she's got other kids, then you're also dating her kids. So therefore you've got to, and so if you have kids, then you still got to, you got to take them all. If you know this, you're in the dating space. You're dating a woman who's got kids. You're not only dating her, especially if y'all get serious, you're dating the kids. The difference here is obviously they're not dating at the moment, right? Obviously they were dating at some point, or at least sleeping together, and they're not dating at this moment. So is he still obligated to give all the kids? And no, really not. But
not obligated.
He could have gone to Little Caesars and got a pizza and it would have fed all of them. And it probably would have been cheaper.
No, because his kid is the youngest. So he only needs maybe 1 slice, maybe 2. All of them will get the pizza, and I'm sure she's going to grab a slice and eat it too. Now, this is the thing, and I said this once on a date years ago, and she never went out with me again, and I totally get why.
I wonder why. I don't even know what you said yet, but I wonder why she didn't. Go ahead,
so
please.
She had a kid, right? And she was saying that, I want someone that's gonna that still wants kids, but also wants to love my kids as if they love their own. I was like, well, I don't think people can really do that. And she was, I think they can. I was like, well, I mean, really though. I think you can still have love for them, but it's not going to be the same. And she says, no, I think it'd be the total same. I said, so you could love someone else's kid equally to yours? And she says, yes. I said, okay, let me ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
You're about to cross the street. Cars come in. You can only save 1 kid. Which one do you save? And she didn't like that question, which rightfully so. But I'm just like.
She's like, look, I'm out of here.
But I mean, rightfully so, right? But.
You can't ask a parent that question. You already know what the answer is.
I know what the answer is. They're just not going to say it out loud. Yeah, because the right answer should be, I will push them both out the way and I would get hit with the car. That's the right answer. But I'm just like, if you're going to say one, you're going to pick yours. The one that looks just like you? That one. But I mean, when you're dating somebody that has kids, I get it. You're going to take them all out and all that. But it's still not my obligation to feed your kids. And then once we break up, my obligation is to my child.
Okay, devil's advocate here. Are you setting up your kid to be bullied by their siblings because you bring them this and they're like, so you think you better than us because your daddy brought you McDonald's?
2 things. I teach my kid how to play the dozens and be like, it ain't my fault that y'all's dad took off. He's in jail.
Ain't my fault you ain't got no damn daddy.
Yeah. And then I would sign my kid up for karate classes. That way he knew how to fight. But, hey, be like, hey, it's not my fault that y'all's dad sucks. My dad's awesome.
Yeah.
Y'all liked them when they were together. Now they're not together. Now you got to talk some trash. That's on y'all. And y'all's mama.
to be fair, a lot of people, you stupid. A lot of people, they gave her shit on social because especially because she started up with, "I'm about to expose you," is what she said to him, right? "I'm going to expose you." Well, I mean, you're not exposing shit, but of course she had to come and defend herself because this is what you do in the court of social media. You make sure you get on that stand and you speak, and she did. Mm-hmm.
Our child is the youngest child. So keep that in mind before y'all make me the villain. That means all my other kids knew him. He was buying the McDonald's when we were together. My kids have to go through a transition of our breakup as well. Like, yeah, me and you broke up, but my kids got to feel it too. So now my kids have to see only one of their siblings get McDonald's and not the rest of them. And they know it's coming from you because, of course, like me and you used to be together. They used to see you. You used to do it for them. But now you don't want to do that for them anymore. Like, to me, that's petty.
You kind of got a point. It is kind of petty. And the point that we kind of cut it off a little bit, but she says that he would still try and get some on the side. I told you, she got the tire.
Okay. How are you entitled and you're on the government? You're getting stamps and you have this sense of entitlement for your 3 kids. And I'm curious, are the 3 kids from the same dad or different dad? Which, that's another thing, guys. If she has 3 kids by 3 different dudes, don't sleep with her. Like, I don't get this. And if you look in that video, her nails look tight.
Her nails are done.
That fake hair looks tight.
That wig is tight, yeah.
The 1.5 eyelashes that she had on.
You can't spot
look at that right eye.
You can't spot a fake wig, but you can see that 1.5 eyelashes.
Because I'm just like, why is there a gap? Like, did she cut it? I just thought that was weird. But you had all that stuff on, and you got 3 kids on stamps. What are you thinking? And now you have a 4th kid, and you got this guy who's come around taking care of his kid. And you're trying to say it's petty that he doesn't take care of your other 3? Well, you can't even take care of your other 3. Get the hell out of here with that. See, don't hook up with girls in the projects.
So basically, you just eliminated the question I was going to ask you, which was, does this change your mind? Apparently, it does not.
No, it doesn't. She's trifling. And old dude, this is what happens when you sleep down. What I mean by sleep down.
We don't know.
Lower your standards.
He could be sleeping across.
I don't know. I don't see how you look at somebody who's on stamps with 3 kids when you're dating them, and you don't think that's like leveling up. Unless you're homeless. So it's a place to sleep, but I don't see how you look at your life like you've leveled up with this woman that has 3 kids and she's on stamps. Now, I'm not knocking women on stamps. You got to take care of yourself, do what you got to do. But don't be on stamps and still get pregnant by some other dude and just keep making these bad decisions. But guys just don't even, there's so many other people out there. Why?
That is a great point. I think the fact that she could have the nails, the hair, the 1.5 eyelashes that you pointed out, she could have got the other 3 kids the McDonald's. And apparently, any money she's got coming in is going to the way she looks, so she can get baby daddy number 5 because the food stamps going for the kids.
Yeah, you can't pay the hairstylist with food stamps. I think she's trifling. I just think she's really trifling. And she sees nothing wrong with this behavior, which says a lot about her friends and her company that she keeps. Because birds of a feather flock together. I said it. Like I said, people are going to hit me in the comments and say, "Hey, Terrell, you're an ass." Hey, I get it. But I'm sorry. That is just trifling that this woman is trying to call this guy out for not feeding her other 3 kids that she can't afford to feed. No.
So if you're in the bar and she was there and...
Oh, okay, if I see her... But then we're like, "Hey, how's it going?" We start talking, and she's like, "Yeah, me and my kids." "Oh, really? How many kids you have?" "Oh, I have 3. "Oh, okay.
Well, 4 now.
Same dad? "Well, 2 with one and 1 with another." "Oh, okay. And then she's asking me to buy a drink because she doesn't get her stamps. She doesn't get her stamps until next week. Yeah, we're done. I don't need to exchange numbers. I can say, "Hey, nice meeting you. Enjoy that well vodka and soda." Because I'm not going to buy the good shit. Enjoy that. I'm going to see you. You take care of yourself. God bless. So, no, I don't care how fine you are. Like, and I think that's the thing about dating and courting people. once you get to know someone, you kind of see what their situations is. You got to assess and say, is this worth it? You know, and so if you meet a guy that has 3 kids by 2 different baby mamas, and every time you talk to him, he's at home sans kids, that means he's not taking care of them and spending time with them. So why would he spend time with the one he's going to have with you?
Well, that's because he's plotting to get the one with you. There you go.
Yeah. He's at home playing video games by himself, and he gets his kids every other weekend, and that's it. Mm-hmm. So you think if you get with him and y'all have a baby, oh, now he's going to be, you know, a Cosby dad. Not that kind, but the character. He's going to be Cliff Huxtable and be all in your kid's life. Like, no. So I think you have to really ask that question. What are you willing to deal with? But if I'm single with no kids and you have 3 and on stamps, no.
I'll say this, man. This definitely hit home for a lot of people all last week, because not only did you have people just commenting on this so much on social, like you said, she got dragged and she felt it, but then you also had TikTok joining the conversation with videos like this.
Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you.
Now, how many men are out there going like, yeah, that would be me?